The pressure starts behind your eyes. Maybe it happens in the morning. Maybe it hits during work. Suddenly your forehead feels heavy, your cheeks ache, your head feels like it is being squeezed from the inside, and you immediately blame your sinuses. Let me be clear. Millions of Americans believe they suffer from sinus headaches every year, but many of them are treating the wrong problem. Here's the truth. The pain crushing your head may not be your sinuses at all. Nobody tells you this. You can spend years taking medications, buying decongestants, and searching for allergy relief while the real cause continues getting worse. Today, we're exposing the truth, because understanding your headache could completely change your life. Stop blaming your sinuses for everything. Seriously. Pain around your eyes does not automatically mean sinus pressure. Forehead pain does not always mean congestion. Facial pressure does not guarantee a sinus infection. Yet millions of people assume exactly that. Here's the shocking part. Research has shown that many people diagnosed with sinus headaches actually suffer from migraines. Read that again, migraines, not infections. Not blocked sinuses. Not allergies. The symptoms can overlap so closely that many people never realize what is really happening. And that mistake can cost years of unnecessary suffering. Imagine this. You wake up exhausted. Your eyes hurt. Your forehead feels tight. You have pressure around your nose. You grab coffee. You take a pain pill. You head to work. By noon, the pressure becomes worse. Your concentration disappears. Bright lights bother you. Your mood changes. You think you are getting sick, but days pass. Weeks pass, the pressure keeps returning. Nobody around you understands. Your coworkers think it is stress. Your family says it is allergies. Your doctor gives another medication. But the pressure never fully leaves. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of adults experience exactly this cycle. Every week, every month, sometimes every day. So what actually creates sinus pressure? Your sinuses are air-filled spaces located behind your forehead, cheeks, nose, and eyes. Normally, these spaces drain mucus naturally. But when inflammation develops, drainage slows down. Pressure begins to build. The surrounding tissues swell. Sensitive nerves become irritated. And suddenly, your entire face can hurt. You may experience pressure around the eyes, pain in the forehead, tenderness in the cheeks, congestion, difficulty breathing through the nose. But here is what many people miss. True sinus infections often include additional symptoms: fever, thick nasal discharge, reduced sense of smell, facial tenderness, persistent congestion. Without these symptoms, the headache may have another explanation. And that changes everything. Why does this pressure happen in the first place? Several triggers can contribute: allergies, seasonal changes, dry indoor air, dust pollution, viral infections, changes in air pressure. Even dehydration. These factors can inflame the nasal passages. The drainage pathways narrow. Mucus accumulates, pressure increases. The nerves surrounding the sinuses become irritated. And your brain interprets those signals as pain. But nobody tells you this. Stress can make everything worse. Poor sleep can increase sensitivity to pain. Screen time can intensify eye strain. Muscle tension in the neck can mimic sinus pressure. The body is complicated, and headaches rarely have only one cause. Here is the truth. Many people are treating symptoms instead of causes. They buy medicine after medicine. They chase temporary relief. They ignore patterns. And the headaches keep returning. Let me be clear. If your pressure occurs repeatedly without infection symptoms, you should consider other possibilities: migraine, tension headaches, eye strain, sleep problems, jaw tension, neck issues, even anxiety. Nobody tells you this because sinus headaches sound simple, but the human body rarely is. Pain around the face can come from multiple systems at the same time. Understanding that possibility is incredibly important, because the correct diagnosis often changes the entire treatment plan. So what actually helps? First, Hydration matters. Many people live in a constant state of mild dehydration. Drink water consistently throughout the day. Second, use warm compresses. Heat can help relax tissues and improve comfort. Third, saline rinses may help clear nasal passages. Fourth, increase humidity if your environment is extremely dry. Fifth, prioritize sleep. Poor sleep lowers your pain threshold. Sixth, identify triggers. Weather, dust, alcohol, strong smells, certain foods, stress. Here's the truth. Small changes often produce meaningful results. No miracle cure exists. No magic supplement fixes everything. Consistency matters far more than quick solutions. But what happens when none of these strategies work? What if the pressure returns every week? What if the pain becomes stronger? What if the medications stop helping? This is where many people make a dangerous mistake. They normalize the pain. They tell themselves it is not serious. They keep waiting, month after month, year after year. Nobody tells you this. Persistent headaches deserve attention, especially when the pattern changes, especially when the symptoms worsen, especially when daily life begins to suffer, because chronic pain changes more than your head. It changes your sleep, your work, your relationships, your energy, your quality of life. Let's have a reality check. Not every headache is harmless. If your symptoms become severe, sudden, or unusual, you should seek medical attention. Warning signs may include vision changes, confusion, weakness, high fever, severe dizziness, neurological symptoms, sudden explosive pain. These situations require immediate evaluation. Pain is information. Your body is communicating. Ignoring symptoms does not make them disappear. And suffering silently does not make you stronger. Here's the truth. Many people wait far too long before asking for help. You do not need to reach your breaking point before taking your symptoms seriously. The goal is not simply eliminating pain. The goal is understanding the cause. That changes everything. Instead of fighting your body, you begin listening to it. Instead of guessing, you start observing patterns. Instead of chasing temporary relief, you search for real answers. Let me be clear, there is hope. Many people find significant improvement once they understand what is actually causing their pressure headaches. Nobody tells you this. Knowledge itself can be relief. If this video helped you see your headaches differently, subscribe to the channel. We're creating evidence-based health content designed to help you understand your body and make informed decisions. Leave a comment below. Where do you feel the pressure most? Forehead, eyes, cheeks, behind the nose, and remember, this video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Take care of your body. Pay attention to the signals. Because the headache you ignore today may be the answer you've been searching for all along.